Yetis, here we go. Happy almost Halloween. Hope everybody had an amazing long weekend last weekend. Feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while, so I apologize. But yeah, here we go. Let's get caught up on what's going on here at Snowy Peaks. Yeah, if you need anything, here I am. There's my contact information. Feel free to reach out if I can help in any way. If you're not following us, there's Twitter handles and there's our Facebook group. If you are not part of the Snowy Peaks family Facebook group, you should join it. We have a lot of information that we post there as well. Okay, so upcoming important dates, and we'll talk a little bit more about all of these in depth. But next Tuesday is the community dinner at the Elks Lodge. November 3rd is our fall celebration at the bowling alley for our students to celebrate the completion of our first quarter. And then November 5th is when we are saying that students who have incompletes in first quarter classes, we have very, very few of them, but anybody who needs to finish any work from quarter one has until November 5th, unless they need an extension. Therefore, they should be having conversations with their teachers and problem solving, using their skills to have those problem solving conversations. All right. So other things that are going on November 8th, we are going to start in our Be Legendary classes. We're going to start our Brighten the Room project. So students will be tasked with doing a leadership project where they will create and encourage a positive culture and a positive community within our school. So they're going to take on some form of group project where the sole focus will be, how do I make somebody else's day better? Or how do I make my community better? So we're really excited to see what students are going to come up with for that as we guide them through and scaffold out what those projects will look like. And then we'll be putting those projects into play throughout the course of the year through May. All right. So you guys just received your first quarter report cards. Please let me know if you have any questions on those. But in addition to the first quarter report card, let you process the grades and everything. We are also going to send out to you a habit of success grades or a habit of success update to our parents. We think that it's really important that we communicate how your child's doing academically, and in a standards-based grading environment, right? Those grades really are solely what your student knows and can do. Behavior is never included in your student's grade. But we do think that we should give you an update on how your student is doing with those habits of success that we've been teaching them. Are they showing up to class on time? Are they being productive? Are they participating? And so we have a way that we're going to do that, and we're going to probably report out similarly to how we do with the progress reports for academics, where we'll give you green or yellow or red with regards to the habits of success. And so as a reminder, what those habits of success are is that, and these are the employability skills. What we know is that if a student walks out of Snowy Peaks and goes to a job or goes to any post-secondary opportunity and they have these dialed in, we believe it's going to lead them to success. So the first is prompt. The second is to produce high quality work in a timely manner. The next one is to have that positive mental attitude. The next one is to participate appropriately, be fully present. This is actually the one that we're working on as a school for the next 3 weeks. We're really working on avoiding distractions and being focused on the moment and being present in our learning for the duration of a class. What we were able to identify were that students who were not seeing the most success in their classes were struggling with this habit of success, right? That phones were becoming a distraction, that their friends were becoming a distraction, that other things were pulling them away from their learning, and therefore work wasn't getting completed, or it was being rushed through and not being completed at a level of proficiency that we would expect. And so, that participate and that definition right there is something that we're working on as a school right now, and that we hope our students are prepared to us physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared to learn and to be engaged. And then lastly, polite. We know that that's a big piece of our school. No meanness, being community-minded, treating everybody with dignity and respect. So those are our 6 habits of success that we talk a lot about, and we'll be giving you feedback on how your student is doing those in the upcoming week. All right. So we have a fall celebration. If you are new to Snowy Peaks, you may not know, but we celebrate every quarter, the end of making it through our quarter and celebrating our success. We have a lot to celebrate. We actually have the highest completion rate of classes ever. And after this first quarter, meaning that there were fewer amounts of students who didn't finish classes and fewer amounts of classes that weren't finished than ever before in Snowy Peak's history. So that is a huge success. Additionally, our average GPA is a 3.34 right now, which is pretty darn awesome for a school-wide average GPA to be a 3.3. So a lot of things to celebrate. So we will be going to Elevation Bowl next Wednesday from 11 to 1 o'clock. We will pick up the cost for that celebration. The only thing students may want to bring money for is if they want to go like buy food at the counter there, or spend money on arcade games and things like that. But we're going to pay for bowling and all the costs associated with bowling. Okay, portfolios and personal projects. So your student is working hard on their portfolio, recording all of their Wednesday experiential learnings and reflecting on those learnings about what they learned about their character, community, or service to community service or nature. And so we're working hard on the portfolios. If you remember, to graduate from Snowy Peaks, and as part of our program, we do portfolios rather than requiring a significant amount of elective credits. And then our seniors are working towards their personal projects. That is a graduation requirement that they spend 30 hours of their time exploring and learning a project in a topic that they choose. And so all of our seniors have submitted their personal project applications for staff approval. Staff gave those students feedback on their application, and we asked certain students to revise their applications if we found gaps in them or something like that. And just as a reminder, that revision date has passed. So do me a favor, check in with your graduate and say, hey, did you have any revisions that you needed to do? At this point in time, if they still have outstanding revisions on their application, they're going to need to meet directly with me to go through their application. Okay. The fifth topic here, in one of our last topics, I think already, is the Snowy Peaks PTSO online auction. And it is an amazing event with incredible deals on really cool stuff. So we raise a lot of money by reaching out to our community and asking them to donate items to Snowy Peaks, and then we auction it off in an online format. We have raised incredible amount of money that goes just to Snowy Peaks students and scholarships. And so we have the Yeti Fund, which is different than the local scholarships that exist in Summit County. And that is monies that are designated strictly to Snowy Peaks graduates to help them with their post-secondary plans. So our PTSO is collecting items now to put up for the auction. And just remember that auction is coming up. Plan your Christmas shopping or your holiday shopping around it. And that's coming up November 22nd through December 6th. We'll get in some bidding wars on our online auction. Okay. I think that's all I have. That seems really short, but I think we're in a good place right now. We're kind of cruising. Things look really good. We're working on the few things that we need to tweak to make our program a little better. If you have any feedback for me, if there's anything I can be doing to provide you with a better experience or your child a better experience, please let me know. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, have a fun weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.